Hey, what's up guys? It's me, Colin Bennett with eXp Realty, and today we're going to be going over some important things that you need to know when approaching a new builder. So when you're thinking about approaching a new construction neighborhood, you're going to have the builder, you're going to have the sales rep, you're going to have their preferred lender, their preferred title. You need to have somebody on your side, which is going to lead me to the very first thing, is you need to have a real estate agent on your side. Secondly, you need to know the builder. You need to ask for reviews. You need to look up reviews on your own. You need to ask neighbors. You need to figure out the days on market for that neighborhood. Is that a desirable area and a desirable neighborhood? Because that's going to be a huge investment. The last thing you want to do is go into a community that is hated in the community. So check your reviews. Thirdly, what incentives does the lender offer, the title offer, and the builder himself? So different builders are going to have different incentives for you to buy their house. So some will have like a back to school special where they're giving everyone a refrigerator in the community. A lot of the lenders are going to try to help you pay for closing costs. So you need to go in there with the idea of what additional things are they going to offer you to move into their neighborhood the most comfortably. Future of the neighborhood. So it is really important to know what is going on in the neighborhood currently, what is going to be taking place in the neighborhood the next couple of years, because you're going to be living there, hopefully a few years if you're buying new construction. So you need to know if there's going to be construction next to your house for the next 2-3 years. Sometimes they'll do 3, 4, 5 phases, and those are just kind of important things to know. Are they going to do walkways? Are they going to do sidewalks? Are they going to do different community things? Are they going to have a clubhouse? Are they going to have a pool house? Because a lot of the time when they first start building neighborhoods, they're not going to have all these things already done to the neighborhood. Sometimes they'll wait for certain phases to get done to move on to the next step. Next thing is the model house is not standard 99% of the time. I've actually never been inside a model house where everything was standard that came with their standard prices. So it is good to know what things cost extra, what things are standard, if you can upgrade, because some things they might not allow you to upgrade until you are actually owning the house. So that is going to lead to the next thing, design studio. So typically builders have a room or maybe a house that you can go in and check different countertops, look at different paint styles, and just see different designs and upgrades that you can do to your house. I like having a real estate agent when you go look at these type of things, because they're gonna know, kind of typically what things cost for, or at least a range, so you know if the builder's charging you guys too much. So builders can get really good discounts, like amazing discounts, because they're working on, up to 500 homes, maybe even 1,000 homes, where they can get a discount on storm shelters for the whole neighborhood, which in turn is gonna save you guys money. But sometimes whenever you guys are building I see this a lot with fences. Some builders do not put a fence. Some builders do not want to work or be bothered with a fence. So whenever you ask them to do a fence, they're gonna ask the independent contractor that does that, hey, how much are you gonna charge me to do the fence? And then they're gonna charge you a premium on top of that, so the builder can also get paid off of it. So things like that, I would just get quoted by someone you know locally, or maybe someone your real estate agent knows. And so that's also going to lead into the next thing, home inspections. Every house you buy needs to have a home inspection, new construction or not, especially new constructions, because you do not want to move into the house with things that need to get done to the house. Typically, these people these independents that are working on the houses, they might be working on 10, 15 homes a day. So sometimes they get in a hurry, or they just mess something up, or maybe it's no one's fault at all, it's overlooked. So the builder is going to have their own inspection on the house, but you want to get your own third party to make sure. They're going to check out all the outlet covers, they're going to make sure all the fans, switches work, the toilet's nice and secure, the plumbing isn't loose, because small things like that can get overlooked whenever they're dealing with hundreds of homes in the neighborhood. So I also like getting a home inspection, because typically in the home warranty, the builder will come out maybe 3 months, 6 months, 11 months from now. And typically, not every home inspector does this, but a lot of home inspectors will come back out to your property for a very small fee, if not any fee, and just kind of overlook your house one more time. So when the builder comes, looks at the house, you have a professional that also came look at the house prior to that you can ask for additional things. Because you might get some settling in the corner of your house, and you want to know if that's foundational or if that is just kind of settling from it being, about a year settlement. So these are things that as a homeowner you might not know, and so a professional is really going to help you there and also save you there, because structurally, it can cost thousands of dollars to repair. Now that little $300 at the very beginning of the start can save you an enormous amount of money later on. So, and lastly, I have on my list is HOA and restrictions and covenants. So you need to know prior, what the HOA covers and also what the HOA doesn't allow. Does the HOA allow sheds? Does the HOA allow a certain number of cars out in the driveway? If you have an RV, can you park your RV on the side of your house or behind your house? Because if not, you're gonna have to place your RV somewhere, which could cost you $200, $300 a month. So you need to know everything that's going on. And even if you're like, oh, I'm not worried about the HOA, you need to read over everything. You need to read over all the restrictions, because you don't want to find out later that you can or cannot do something that you don't maybe agree with, or maybe would have prevented you from buying a house. One more tidbit advice for you guys. Just know you're the interviewer. You have all the leverage. You are in control. So you need to ask as many questions as possible. You need to interview the crap out of every single builder that you guys go and look at. Ask them everything that you need to know beforehand. And if you think of something after you get under contract, ask them as you think of them. Asking questions is going to help educate you. It's going to help set expectations, and it's going to help you feel way more comfortable with such a large decision and purchase of your future. So please just ask. That's why they're there. That's why you have a real estate agent. You have a lender most of the time. You have a title company. You have the builder, and you have the state of Oklahoma. You have so many different resources that somebody is going to have the answer for you. So please ask your questions. And if you made it this far in the video, I just want to give you a huge thank you to me, because I put a lot of time and effort in these videos, and I want to start posting a lot more frequently if you guys enjoy them. If you guys have already purchased a new construction, or if you're another real estate agent watching this, what is something that you wish you would have known when buying your new construction house? Or what's one piece of advice you like to give your clients? Please comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe, like, and share all those fun different things. And just remember, I service all of Oklahoma. So if you guys need anything buying, selling, or building, or anything real estate related, please call me at 405-590-3792. And I'll see you guys in the next one.